to Grammar Lessons. Today we are going to learn about sentences, what they actually are and different kinds of sentences. So let's get started. The sentence. A group of words so organized as to convey a complete sense is called a sentence. A sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. For example, I respect and obey my teachers. So here you see that I start with capital and ends with full stop. So now the kinds of sentences. There are four kinds of sentences. Assertive or declarative sentences. You also say statement. These sentences state or tell information. So, assertive sentence is what? Tell information. Example, you are my friend indeed. Capital letter and here full stop. Interrogative sentence also you can say question. Sentence of this kind asks question. So example, what is your name? You just see that start with capital W and here it is question mark. Then imperative sentence. Imperative sentences express command, order, request or proposal, even advice also. Example, please sit quietly. Exclamatory sentence. Sentences of this kind express strong emotions such as joy, anger, grief, surprise. So you just see the example, what a lovely doll it is. You just see that it is having a exclamation mark. Hooray, we have won the match. You just see the exclamation mark is here and here it is full stop. So exclamatory sentence is what? It expresses strong emotions such as joy, anger, grief or surprise. Now we will just study about parts of the sentence. Means we can divide a sentence into two parts. Means sentence is made up of two parts, the subject and the predicate. So now what is subject? The subject, the noun or the pronoun about which something is said in a sentence is the subject of the sentence. From the examples, it will be very clear to you. Just see, Alice lived in a wonderland. Here, Alice, this is the subject. Second, they didn't visit my house. You just see they is the subject. Then third, how can you say that? Here, you, this is the subject. You and I will be friends forever. Here, you and I. So, just remember that the subject can be a word in these three sentences. Alice, they, you. One word is there, the subject. And here in the fourth sentence, you and I means a group of words. Group of words, 1, 2, 3. So, this is the subject. Now, next is the predicate. All that is said about the subject in a sentence is called the predicate. For example, the children had a hearty laugh. Here in this sentence, had a hearty laugh. This is the predicate. So which one is the subject? The sentence. Second, where is your new bicycle? Here the predicate is where is. So the subject is your new bicycle. Here third, will it be right to do so? Here the predicate is will be right to do so. It is the subject. And birds fly. Fly is the predicate. So don't worry, predicate can be a single word also. So fly is the predicate and birds is what? The subject. Just you see that in predicate, verb is there in all these sentences. Here you just see had verb, then is verb, helping verb, then will be here again verb, fly, verb. So you just see that the predicate contains the verb. Now we will just study phrase and clause. What is phrase? A group of words which is a part of a sentence and conveys partial meaning or makes incomplete sense is called a phrase. What do you understand? Group of words, मतलब group of words होगा और वो part of a sentence, उस sentence का part होगा. वो group of words जो है वो sentence का part होगा and conveys partial meaning, मतलब कि complete meaning नहीं देगा. Sense तो देगा लेकिन complete नहीं देगा. You just see, it will be clear from the examples. This chair is made up of wood. You just see, made up of. Group of words है, सेंस भी लग रहा है मेड अप ऑफ, लेकिन क्या मेड अप ऑफ. सो दिस चेयर इज मेड अप ऑफ वुड. दिस इज अ कंप्लीट सेंटेंस एंड दिस मेड अप ऑफ हाईलाइटेड वर्ड्स जो है वो क्या है, फ्रेज. सेकेंड, एन एक्स वॉज लाइंग इन द कॉर्नर. इन द कॉर्नर, व्हाट इज दिस, फ्रेज. मतलब सेंस तो दे रहा है कि कोने में, लेकिन क्या, in the corner. So in the corner is phrase. All the highlighted groups of words are phrase as they have partial meaning. Means complete meaning नहीं बता रहा है, half meaning ही बता रहा है कि made up of, in the corner. So these are phrases. Now clause. A clause is a part of sentence having a subject and a finite verb of its own, just like the sentence. However, it expresses only a partial meaning of the sentence of which it is a part. So now you will be thinking that phrase also is giving partial meaning, clause is also giving partial meaning. Then what is the difference? दोनों में अंतर क्या है? तो ये just see, a clause is a part of sentence. Phrase भी क्या था? Part of a sentence. लेकिन clause में क्या है? Having a subject and a finite verb of its own, just like the sentence. But then also it is known as clause. Why? Because it expresses only a partial meaning of the sentence of which it is a part. For example, you see the example, it will be clear. The farmer reaped his crop and sold it in the market. So here the sentence is complete with the help of two clauses. First clause is the farmer reaped his crop and the second clause is and sold it in the market. You just see कि the farmer reaped his crop. Subject is there, the farmer, and the verb is there, reaped. So this is a clause. Then you just see in this and sold it in the market. The market, subject is there, sold, verb is there. So clause के हम लोग definition में क्या पढ़े थे? A clause is a part of sentence जिसमें क्या क्या रहेगा, सब्जेक्ट रहेगा और वर्ब रहेगा. तो ये दोनों अंडरलाइन किए वाले सेंटेंस में आप देखिए कि इस सेंटेंस में इस वाले पार्ट में भी सब्जेक्ट है द फार्मर और रिप्ड वर्ब है, और इस पार्ट में भी द मार्केट सब्जेक्ट है और सोल्ड जो है वर्ब है. तो ये दोनों जो है क्लाउज है. नाउ यू सो हाउ मेनी क्लाउज आर देयर इन दिस सेंटेंस? टू. द फार्मर रिप्ड हिज क्रॉप and दूसरा कौन सा है, and sold it in the market. Now second example you see, a mother gives birth to a child, nourishes it and loves it. So how many clauses are there? A mother gives birth to a child, one, nourishes it second clause, and loves it third clause. Means तीन clause के help से ये बना है ये पूरा sentence. So you just see here also, mother, a mother is the subject, gives is the verb, nourishes it, it is the subject, nourishes is the verb, and loves it may, it is the again subject and loves is the verb. So all the units, ये जितने भी units हैं जो underlined above have their respective subjects and their finite verbs and appears like full sentence. However, they convey merely a part of the meaning of their respective sentence. Thus, we can conclude that all the underlined units of the sentences are clauses. So, you just see that all the underlined sentences, you just see here the words. Here, This one is the, how many clauses are there? 1, 2 and 3. So in detail we will just learn about clauses in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay healthy. Goodbye.